Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and we're currently renovating our 200-year-old farmhouse in Vermont. Right now we're working on building a bookcase in our informal living room, but we've done quite a few projects in our house so far, including our main bedroom, guest room, downstairs bath, and I have videos all about that, so I will link my channel up here and then you can go back and get caught up and see what we've done so far. If you like old homes and renovation content, country, cottage interiors, definitely consider subscribing because there's more work to be done in the house. I also am documenting bits of life and home over on my Instagram and TikTok if you want to follow me over there. I post almost every day, so there's lots to see over there. And yeah, so today, I think this is going to be the last video in this series, so if you do want to go back and get caught up, I have 2 other videos. The building phase of the bookcase is all done, so this video is all about the finishing phase, and we're gonna work on kind of like filling, caulking, sanding, priming, then painting, and we've chosen red earth from Fair and Ball, and I think I'm gonna just get this color matched in Benjamin Moore because when I ordered the color sample, the shipping was really long. It took like a week and a half to get here. So I can just go get a color match in Benjamin Moore and then get that today. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And I need to paint a sample first on a little swatch so that we can take it and they can color match it. And then we'll come back and work on filling all the little nail holes in the bookcase. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. We are just headed off to the hardware store and we're going to stop at the antique store as well. Yesterday we went to get a color match to the Red Earth by Fair and Ball, and we tested it this morning and it wasn't quite the right color. The color match ended up being lighter than Red Earth, and I just don't like it. I really want the Red Earth color, and I didn't order it originally because it took a really long time to get the sample pot, and I just wanted to move forward with the project. But in hindsight, I would have just ordered directly from Fair and Ball like earlier this week, and we would have maybe had it at the end of this week, or I don't know, but I would just go with that route. But so what we decided to do is we're gonna use what we have. Well, what we had decided to do is use what we have as kind of like a tinted primer coat, and then buy the Fair and Ball Red Earth from their website and put that on the top so we have the actual color we want. But this morning we looked at the paint that we bought. We bought the advanced line, and it has a recoat time of 16 hours, and we just don't want this to drag on any more than it really needs to, and so we're gonna just get from a different line. We're gonna get the Aura line, which has a recoat time of 1 hour, just a little bit more reasonable, just so we can keep the project moving forward. The advanced range also has a really long cure time, so it's reasonable because it's designed for cabinetry, so you'd want like a heavily used surface to have a very hard cure, but we just can't commit to that, so we're gonna just go with the Aura line and then get the Fair and Ball as a top coat basically. But we're making this a very exciting trip by also stopping at the antique store, so I'm gonna take you with us and hopefully we find some really nice things to style on the bookcase. We're back home now and we just wrapped up our last coat of primer, so we're ready to move on to the color now. We had the color rematched at the store and at the hardware store, and it actually went really well, and it looked like it was a more similar match to the Fair and Ball color. And we compared the swatch to the swatch that we brought in to be color matched, and they looked so similar. It was such a good match. And we just got I just did a test sample, and it still does not look the same. It's still too light. So, and we were so we thought that because it looked like such a good match in the store, we got a gallon of the paint this time. So, moral of the story, just buy the paint that you want to get. Like, if you're fine with a close enough color match, then that's fine. Like, do what you need to do. But like, I don't want it to be that light. I wanted it to be darker. So you can see the top one is the one that we just got color matched, and then the middle one is the Red Earth, the actual color, and then down here, right next to that, is the color that we had matched yesterday, and then right below that is the color that we had matched today. So you can see that the color that we had matched yesterday and the color that we had matched today are the same, still the same color, except now we have a gallon of that paint to use. So this is why I love Little Green though, because I wish they had, I think they need to expand and have like a terracotta-y red, because it's so easy to get it shipped to us. It takes they ship it the next day. Sometimes they ship it the same day and then it gets delivered the next day or the day after. Like, the shipping is so fast. And their colors are so well curated that it's just so easy to pick a paint color for me personally, just because I like all the colors that they offer. So moral of the story, just get the paint that you want to get the paint that I want to get, and leave it at that. So if I had ordered this paint, because I sampled it like a week and a half ago maybe, if I had just ordered it then, it would have been here. It's the whole thing. So anyways, we're moving on. We're still gonna go forward and use the gallon of paint that we just bought and paint the whole bookcase in that color, and then go from there. If I feel like I'm really in the mood to buy more paint, buy the actual Fair and Ball paint and repaint it, kind of like, again, thinking of this Benjamin Moore paint as like a tinted primer, and then the actual Fair and Ball paint being the actual color we want. We'll see how we go. We're gonna take it step by step, but we're gonna get started painting now. everyone, it's the next morning now. Last night we finished painting and it's looking so good. I'll show it to you in a second, but we have decided to get Red Earth by Fair & Ball, the real deal paint color, and repaint it. So that should get here next week, and then I will repaint it later next week. But I think the plan is we're gonna hang the doors today, install the knobs, and then we're gonna go antiquing as well and just collect a few more things to style the bookcase with, and then style it and reveal it to you in this video. And then when the paint comes and it's all painted and done, I will show you the final results in the next video. So that seems like that makes the most sense. Me personally, I really need to repaint. I really feel like I need to repaint it. I totally understand that would maybe not be the case for everyone, but I think the thing about color matching Fair & Ball colors, and I feel like this is probably the case for Little Green as well, is that Fair & Ball is using natural pigments, and they're usually highly saturated, and they have that really rich color payoff with lots of depth and feel very like harmonious with nature. Whereas when you're getting it color matched in Benjamin Moore uses synthetic colorants in their paints. And I actually looked this up this morning because I was really curious. So they're using synthetic colorants in their paints, so the color will never actually be the same because they're using different materials to make the colors. So I was thinking about this in terms of art as well, just like being an artist myself. I much prefer oil painting to acrylic paint. Acrylic paint colors, I think some of them do use naturally derived pigments, but oil-based paints pretty much solely use natural based pigments. And to me, I much prefer the look of oil painting because it has that kind of like harmonious atmospheric quality that acrylic paint just can't replicate. And I don't always use oil paints in my paintings. I prefer to use gouache, and gouache has some natural pigments in it as well. So just thinking about like my preference and like reflecting on this lesson learned, I guess. But yeah, I still think it looks good for now. And I think it's gonna look just that little bit better with the actual Fair & Ball color. So like I said, we're going to hang the doors, do the knobs, install the magnetic catches for the cabinet doors, and then we're going to head out to an antique shop today. I'll take you with yesterday. I did not get anything at the antique shop. Just nothing really stood out to me. So hopefully today I have a little bit of better luck. The bookcase is officially done. I'll turn you around and show you in just a second. But we are going to move on to the styling and putting all the little objects and the books that we have on it. And I decided as a part of this, I wanted to paint the windows. The goal is always to restore them, but so I never painted them when we did the room. But I'm not going to get to that this year, and I just want it to look a little bit nicer than how it looks right now, because they're actually painted like a very interesting color, and so I just think it's going to look better all one color. So I pulled out the Bennington gray that we used on the room, and I'm going to paint them, and that will be part of the final reveal as well. So we're going to work on that, and then we'll do the styling. So here's the bookcase. It's all ready to start styling now. It's looking really good. Again, just as a reminder, we're going to get the Faramball Red Earth color and actually repaint this when that arrives, and then I'll show you that once we actually paint it. But for now, and all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna style the bookcase and roll with it. So on the window seat, I just have a few things that I've collected to style with, some pictures and this Staffordshire figurine with the sheep and the dog and the two people. And I think it's actually a vase as well. I just really like this, and I actually think that these colors will look really good on the bookcase as well. And then I have this little Katani box with a lid, and again, just really like this color. It's like kind of an orangey red. And we also picked up recently these two books. We're gonna put all of our other books on the bookcase too, but these are kind of nice, more kind of styling books, a collection of Shakespeare and Sense and Sensibility, and same thing, kind of continuity with the red color. And then I have this painting of a pomegranate that my neighbor actually did and then gave it to me, so it's really pretty. And again, it also ties in those orangey reds. And then I have the painting that I picked up in France. I'm gonna put it on the bookcase for now, but I might move it later. And I have this brass little duck figurine. And then I have this, this is I forgot the name of it, but this is an Italian frame. And then this is a postcard that I just put in there quite a while ago. But again, same with the red, picking up the red. And then I also have this silk screen print painting. And I think it's gonna look really good right next to the bookcase on the wall. So I'm gonna test that out and see how that looks. The bookcase is all done, so I'm going to reveal it to you now. The paint from Ball actually arrived today, so I will update you with a new color in one of my next videos. And but let me know what you think of this current color, and let me reveal it to you, and then I'll come back to you at the end. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for following along in this 4-part series. I really enjoyed this process. This is one of my favorite projects, and my favorite things to do is build cupboards and cabinetry. I think it's so engaging, and it's challenging and fun at the same time. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to enjoying this for years to come. I love that it's become the perfect backdrop for our books and all our little trinkets, and our TV looks really good on it, and I just really like how it grounds this space. It really creates a place for your eye to land. All of the storage is wonderful as well, so I'm really happy with it. But let me know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Stay tuned for when I update you with the new paint color. And in the next few weeks, we're going to be slowing down a bit, doing more small scale projects, and trying to also balance just enjoying this new season that we're approaching. And I'm really looking forward to that bit of a slower pace. And I want to film more like vlog style content, so if that's something you're interested in, let me know. I'll also leave my Instagram and TikTok linked below. I'll be posting on there almost every day, so there's lots to see over there. I will see you in my next one.